All that interest has given campus political leaders unprecedented access to the candidates. And we're joined now by two college kingmakers in Des Moines, Athul Nakazi, president of the University of Iowa Democrats, and Greg Baker, chairman of the University of Iowa College Republicans. Welcome, gentlemen, and thank you for getting out of bed on New Year's to be with us so early this morning.
Good morning, Claire.
Good morning. Thank you.
Listen, the first question I have to ask, and it's one we ask just about every 4 years, are your fellow students, your young people out there, going to be as committed as the two of you? Athul, 4 years ago, in terms of caucus participation, just 4% of the Democrats who caucused were 18 to 24. Do you think that number is going to go up this year?
Sure, you know, the caucus is falling over break this time. That's definitely going to make it difficult, but we're seeing unprecedented amount of momentum towards youth vote from all the campaigns, and I think this year, if any, will be one where we will see the youth impact the caucus and hopefully going into November of '08 as well.
Greg, give us some idea of how the candidates are courting you. I know everybody's after you guys. What sort of attention are you getting?
Well, it's a beautiful living in Iowa, let me tell you. Not only is it the candidates, I mean, we got national media coming here now, but we've had political candidates here. I mean, the nation's only seen it here like the last few weeks, but they've been here since basically last November.
Oh, look
so I mean,
at
we've
that.
been seeing them for quite a while.
And you've had a lot of photo ops, I see. You guys get a lot of personal photo ops.
Yeah. Oh, most certainly. And I mean, they started talking to me probably more back in November, where I mean, when they started more personally courting me. I mean, it's slowed down a bit now after I turned a lot of them down many times, saying, I'm sorry, I can't endorse you because I work for the party. I mean, they called me up to the summer. I think by the time the straw poll came along, they finally got the point that I can't endorse any of them.
Well, Athul, another big issue is because the caucus is so early this year, the break isn't over. And so for the substantial number of out-of-state Iowa college students, they may not be back from break. Are you all making an effort to get people back early?
Sure, we're making a very dedicated effort. In fact, we had a caucus pledge drive where we had students sign pledges committing themselves to the caucus. Not only that, but we've received resources from national organizations to pay for gas mileage, transportation, hotel stays, housing costs to bring students back and caucus. And you know, the Iowa law is crystal clear. Students who attend college in Iowa are eligible and allowed to caucus, and so we are definitely encouraging that.
Yeah,
youth vote is an important piece of that puzzle.
It sounds like whatever the young people need, it's going to be there for them. Now, I know it sounds as though the two of you can't say really who you're supporting, but let me ask you, have you made up your minds? Can you give us a hint? Iowans are notorious for making up their minds at the last minute or changing their minds, but what are you guys thinking about at this point?
I've changed my mind about 10 times now, so basically whoever I see last is probably who I'll end up voting for, because there's about 5 guys I like.
It's similar to me. You know, I've just made my mind up this last weekend, in fact, but I've been with the campaigns over the last year, so I was one of those ones who made mine last minute, and Iowans are known for that.
All right. Thank you both, Athul and Greg, for being with us, and I think Greg's going to get a lot more attention today from those candidates. I can